Welcome back to HaryPhamDev channel. My name is Harry. This is the first video in a tutorial building a free Facebook Messenger chatbot with collect user information, then save data to Google Sheets. If you want to test to see the chatbot we will build in the tutorial, I already made a video to show you how the chatbot works and what you will get, what you will learn at the end of this tutorial. I will put the link to that video at the description. But before starting this video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get instant notifications of my video uploads. Before we start, let's take a look at what we will do in this video. At the end of this video, you are able to create a Facebook chatbot. We can handle basic messages like text, images, and attachment files. If you send a text message, you will have a reply message which contains the message you sent. If you send an image, the chatbot will send your image back with two buttons to confirm it is your image. Really simple, but that's all what we need to get started with the Facebook Messenger platform. Before we dive into coding, you will need to complete the general setup. It looks like a lot of things to do, but don't worry, I will guide you step by step. Number one, we must have a server with Node.js installed. The reason I choose Node.js because it is kind of popular right now, and the Facebook documentation is written for Node.js. Number two, a Heroku App for hosting the Node.js server online. Number three, we will need a Facebook page. A Facebook page is used as the identity for our bot. Number four, a Facebook for developers account required to create a new app. Number five, a webhook setup. Number six, and make sure you already install Git and a editor like Visual Studio Code. Now we are ready to start building our bot. I will do this step by step, and I recommend you complete each one before moving to the next. Step 1. Download the starter project. I have created a starter project that has the structure set up for you. To download the Get Started project, let's go to my GitHub page, github.com/HaryPhamDev. This is my GitHub page. You can see a project with the name Quick Start Node.js project with Messenger platform. Click on the repository to see details. In this project, I also wrote a README file, so you will know what to do with this project. We will do the step 1, clone this project. Make sure that you already installed Git on your local machine. Scroll to the top and click on the green button. Copy this HTTPS link. This is the link to download this project by using Git. Then open a folder where you want to save the source code of this project. Right-click, choose Open Git patch here. To download a repository, we use this command, git clone, the link to your target project on GitHub. Right-click again, choose the paste option, and press enter. It takes a while to download the source code depending on your internet connection. If everything is working fine, you will see a new directory with the name Quick Start Node.js project with Facebook Messenger on your local machine. It's quite a long name, so I will rename it to something that's relevant to our project, a personal data bot. Let's open this project with your favorite editor. For me, in this tutorial, I use the editor Visual Studio Code, a free editor but powerful for JavaScript language. To open an existing project with Visual Studio Code, choose File, then open the folder. Find your project you want to open. Here we are. This is the starter project. To open the terminal in Visual Studio, select View, then choose Terminal, or we have a shortcut, Control and a backtick. To begin, you need to install some Node module dependencies. Use the command npm install and press enter. The reason we did this step is because at some point during this project, we need to test this project in the local environment before we deploy it to a live server. It takes a while to install all the necessary things for this project. Please be patient. After we install the Node modules dependencies, let's run this project at the local environment by using the command npm start. You will see we use the nodemon package to run this server. I have an error here. Something is running at the port 8080, so this project can start to run at the same port. To solve this problem, in Windows, you can use TCP view software. Choose the port you want to kill. I need to find the port 8080. Then double-click and choose the end process. Let's try to run our project again. Press Ctrl+C to exit. npm start. This time, everything is working fine. You will see a log message telling that this project is running on the port 8080. Go to your browser and open this project. Localhost, a colon, and the port 8080. Press enter. If you see a screen like this, congratulations, you just finished the step 1, running the starter project at the local environment. The next step we need to do is to create a Heroku app. A Heroku app will allow us to host the Node.js server online. But before starting to create a Heroku app, make sure that you already have a Heroku account. If you don't have one, don't worry. I made a quick start video for beginners to get started with Heroku. I will put the link to this video in the description. After you have a Heroku account and already logged in to Heroku, let's go to heroku.com. By default, we will be redirected to Heroku dashboard, where we manage all Heroku apps we created so far. In order to create a Heroku app, at the top right, click the New button, then Create New App. You need to pick a Heroku name for your app. A Heroku name is unique because it will display on the URL of your website, so you can't pick an app name like me. A valid app name will have a green border around, otherwise you will see a red text. I keep the default region US and press the Create App button. It takes a while to create a Heroku app. When it's finished, you will have this session, a guide to deploy your app to Heroku. In this tutorial, we will use Heroku CLI to deploy our project to Heroku. Make sure you install Heroku CLI before starting this step. We use Git to deploy to Heroku, so copy the second command. This command will set the Git remote to Heroku Cloud. Open a new tab in your terminal, then run the command we copied before. If you're stuck in this step, I already made a super quick video to deploy a Node.js project to Heroku. Feel free to check it out. By default, Heroku will not install developer dependencies, so we need to set up the Heroku environment for development by using this command. Finally, use this command git push Heroku master and press enter. Now our node project is hosted online with Heroku Cloud. It will take a few minutes for setting all essential parts and depends on your network connection. While waiting for our project to deploy, let's set up Heroku environment variables. Open your Heroku app, then choose the settings section. Review config variables. We need to fill up all the variables we use in the .env file because Heroku only knows the environment variables in this session. Without setting up this part, our Node.js server isn't working. My verification token is a random string, so type in anything you want. The page asset token will be updated later after we create a Facebook page and set up the Facebook app. After doing all these steps, scroll to the top of this page and click on the Open App button. You can see our node project is running on a live server. It's completely the same as we run it on the local environment. Move on to step 4. Let's create a Facebook page. A Facebook page is used as the identity of your bot, so open your Facebook account. Go into facebook.com, select this plus button on the top right, then select the page option to create a Facebook page. On the left side is our page information. We need to fill up all this information like page name and page category. Pick a page name. For me, it's HaryPhamDev, my name, then personal data part. I will use the entertainment category because with this category, I don't need to fill up extra information about the Facebook page I want to create. Write a short description and hit the Create Page button. Something must be wrong here. If you have a red text like me, just fix it by changing to another name. Try again. Hit the Create Page button. If we create a page successfully, we will have a black pop-up at the bottom. With the page avatar and the cover background photo, we can change later, so skip the part and hit the Save button to finish. Now, you can see this is the Facebook page I just created. In order to make a conversation starting to send messages with our customer, we need to create a message button for this page. To do that, click on the Add a button. A pop-up appears showing all the types of buttons available. In this case, we will choose the Send Message button. Because we are building a chatbot, we remove this question and click the Save button. After that, our button will be changed to gray and we can edit it. Select this button again. Choose the Test button. This action lets us know if our page is working or not. Send a test message. If everything is working, we will have a notification. If I click on the notification, we will be redirected to the Facebook business page. This is where we can manage all the messages sent to our Facebook page. You can send a reply message here. I need to open my Facebook account to check if I have a new message. Until now, we successfully created a Facebook page. Let's do the next step. Create a Facebook app. Go into developer.facebook.com. If this is the first time you have created a Facebook app, you will need an account to log in to Facebook developer page. You will see a screen like this. Maybe the background image will be changed over time, but we always have a login button at the top right. Click on the login button, then log into this page with the same Facebook account which you used to create a Facebook page before. After we successfully logged into this page, instead of seeing the login button, you will see the My Apps option. Select My Apps. This is a dashboard to manage all the Facebook apps we created so far. You can hit this green button to create a Facebook app, or in case you don't have this button, hover your mouse to your Facebook avatar, then choose Create App. Now we have a pop-up appears. We need to choose our app type. If you're not sure about your choice, select this option to know more about the Facebook app types. For me, I choose the last one. If my app type is none, it will create a Facebook app with combination of consumer and business permission and products. Then hit the Continue button. Set a name for your Facebook app. We haven't had a Facebook Manager account yet, so with this option, choose No Business Manager account. Finally, hit the Create App button. You may need to do a CAPTCHA to verify or type your password to log in to your Facebook account. If you create a Facebook app successfully, you will see a screen like this. Your app name will be displayed at the top left. You can use this option to switch between your Facebook app, then your Facebook app ID, and the status of your app. Until now, it is in development mode. To do a chatbot, we need to choose the Messenger product. Click on this Setup button. If you notice, on the left sidebar, the Messenger product is added to our Facebook app. This page will guide you step by step to set up a Facebook chatbot. First, we need to connect a Facebook page to this app. Select this button, Add or Remove Pages. Choose to continue with your Facebook account. Then select your Facebook page. It will be the first one in this list. Click on the next button, and to finish, hit the Done button. After that, you will see your Facebook page in this section. In order to use a Facebook page APIs, we need a Facebook page asset token. So click on Generate Token button. Then select this option to show our token. Copy it by hitting this button and go back to our Heroku app. We need to update this variable. Click on this pencil icon, then paste the token here and hit the Save Changes button. Next, we need to set up the Facebook webhook. The Messenger platform sends events to our webhook to notify the chatbot when a variety of interaction or events happen, including when a person sends a message to your Facebook page. Click on Add Webhook URL. Go back to your Heroku app and copy your Heroku app URL. Paste it right here. Add a slash and the word webhook. The reason we did that is because I already set up a webhook URL on our Node.js server for you. Next, we need a verification token. This token is up to us, so go back to your Heroku app, then copy your verified token, hit the Verify and Save button. If everything is working well, your webhook URL will be displayed like this. To finish setting up your Messenger app, The final step we need to do is choosing the messenger events for our webhook. Select Add Subscription button. We only need messages and post by field in this list. Hit the Save button. We're almost done. Now it's time to test our Facebook chatbot. Go back to your Facebook page. We need to reload this page to make sure everything is updated. Select Edit button, then Test button, send a text message. This time, our bot is working.